Hello everyone! Welcome back to this game that we're making. When we last left off, I have more or less finished the mapping for the underside of the floating castle that had previously dumped a metric ton of lava on the town of Buttertown. We just gotta do some eventing here and get some of these bridges moving to do some puzzle solving creations sort of thing going on. Before I do though, towards the end of the last part, I was kind of uncertain about whether watching me build a map was that interesting, considering I was spending like the entire half hour just doing that. There's some self-doubt whether I'm making this interesting or not, or whether, more importantly, map editing is interesting enough on its own. So kind of let me know, will ya? Were you interested in... did you enjoy watching me make... Hold on, let me try this properly. Did you enjoy watching me build this map for a half hour, even despite the fact that I didn't really have much to say while I was building? That is my concern. So then, what do we need to do here? Need to kind of... what's the best way of handling this? Well, I suppose we actually need to get the player starting off on this map, don't we? So let's see here. Let's go back to where we last saw them, falling down this pipe. We're going to move them to under the castle. And the player is going to be kind of right here. But that's the player. There's also going to be a couple other characters because, as a reminder, falling down that hole, the party members somehow wound up getting divided. So, for example, over here is going to be our dragon friend, Daristrix. Somewhere. There he is. So let's see here. Of course, there's a chance that we might have never got Daristrix in the first place. He's an optional character. So he's only going to be over here if... What's the switch for Dragon God? Okay, if switch 4 is on. Switch 4 gets turned on whenever we acquire him. Meanwhile, over here is where... Jenny is going to wind up, but we're actually going to have kind of some falling sounds going on. There's, yeah, well, that, and also falling. Get some falling going on. In fact, we're going to want to start this map off by moving the camera. So it'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. To the right, I assume? Let's see here. Change screen, shift green, 19 to the right. This will be happening before the screen loads. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Send 15 down. So that'll place the camera there, thereabouts. Okay, so... Jenny is going to be falling from here. So we'll take over to Here. Now, what was the falling sound? The falling sound was 36. So... fall down 6 spaces. Quickly. Don't step while falling. Now, kind of want to do something else here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, kind of gonna have the camera zigzag back to where the player is. Kind of show the course that the player needs to take. So start by going 6 to the left. Okay. Oop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8. So, up 8. So starting here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And then default to where the player is. Except I'm going to want to do something a little special here, because there's still a little sprucing up I need to do with these bridge segments. So before I move on, I need to start getting the pieces in place. Because the bridges aren't just going to be sitting like they are, bare naked. I'm going to kind of dress them up a little here. We're going to be using a piece down here. There it is. So let's see here. So we're going to kind of be doing that. And there's going to be a lot of eventing going on here, so hopefully this is going to work out in my favor. Because if not, that's a bummer. Okay, yeah, there's another bridge over here that is always on the map. And I think the rest... Oh wait, nope. Gotta do that. And now, the rest of these should be like so. Actually, there, was the player able to walk there? Yeah. Okay, the player is able to walk over the top of it. Sort of. But they can't actually walk on these fences. After all, they're fences. So these will kind of be where the bridges are going across. Now, how am I doing this one? Let me look at my map again. I drew up a map to know what I'm doing here. Okay, so that would be kind of moved to the right there. Let's see, how do I want to do this? Okay, so if it's like 1, 2, 3, 4. I need another bridge piece there, though. Like there. That'll do. Where else? Right. Okay, so get back to these. And is that it? That might be it. I mean, there's also the matter of having these on the other side of the bridge as well, but I'm gonna have to do something kind of special here, because placing it like that, you can see a gap in between the edge of the fence and the bridge, and if I try to just place the bridge over the bridge, or if I try placing the fence over the bridge like that, it gets rid of the bridge. There's some interference between which one is actually there. So the underside of these are going to be like events, basically. In fact, that's exactly what they're going to be. So let's see. Have I got all of these pretty much where I want them to be? I think I do. So now it's time to throw in a crap ton of events. And this is where there is some concern about whether I have enough events or not. Let's start by creating the bridges, because these are the most important things here. So bridges, there. And since the bridges have to be able to move, they are there for events. They are basically the same event with all the pieces being duplicates. So when I tell event number 3 to move right or left, all the duplicates are going to be doing the same thing. Oh, I just remembered something else I want to do. I want to move this bridge that is right there. So let's get some more bridge goodness going on. Right, that will do. And back to placing all these events. That'll be kind of a weird one there, but eh. So all the bridges are up here are okay, so I think that leads down here. So I need to keep in mind that I'm basically having these all start from the left side, and they all move to the right by 3. Now here's where I kind of start wondering how well this is actually going to work in regards to how many events I have. We need to have the underside Oh, right. I already... We need to basically have a bunch of events like so, just to have it a little bit different and stand out. Make it like that color. And here's a little bit of a problem. I could totally have these here, but as soon as I try placing them there, as I have pointed out before, there's some interference because we cannot have events sitting on top of each other. I could try to be sneaky, start by having this be no graphic, so that I can be all, hey, now we can have these all sitting underneath, and then I could try to change the graphic so that it overlaps. But even that doesn't work. It won't let me because it knows that this will cause events to overlap. We don't want that. So, I'm gonna need to have the opening cinematic actually come over here and change the event graphic to the proper piece. Because apparently that tricks it so that events can overlap. And then of course we'll do the thing where the event is unable to execute once it finishes, that way it doesn't revert to the normal graphic. Because we can't have it be all, hey, turn on this switch, and then have it be all, okay, here's the switch, now be the graphic that you can't have in the first place. So that is how that's working. Now let's just hope it continues to work. And I don't run out of events. That is the primary concern. Because there's a lot of events that I'm doing just to have this effect. I'm probably going to run out here real quick. Especially once we take the lava into consideration. Well, I had enough for all those pieces at least. Now about that lava. Actually, never mind the lava. I need to have enough for the switches. So let's go ahead and kind of... We'll have the switches be blue. And I'll just get the switches kind of in place just for the moment. Where do I want to put this one? Because I do want a switch sitting over here. I suppose there will do. I also want to switch there. I want a switch that doesn't do the player any good here. And this switch will also do the player no good. Why am I making them copies of each other? They all are going to be the exact same switch, having all the same effect. That's using up more memory than I need to. They should be duplicates, so that they are all in sync with each other and use less memory. So on there, and there, and there. And there. I might actually get away with this. We'll see. There's still a lava situation. Any other place that I need to put a switch? I don't think there is. So all that's left is to take care of the lava situation. At least as far as event placement goes. We still have to actually get everything working. So for the lava, we're basically going to copy the script that basically copy the entire event that's here. For the most part. I have a habit of backing out further than I need to. Well, and because I backed out further than I need to, I lost the copy that I was making. So let's try this again. Copy. Either that or I didn't copy it properly. That is also an entire possibility. And that's how many more events I had available to myself. So I need to figure something else out to deal with here. I might have to make it so that the pieces that are moving do not have segments that are... that no bridges, no fencing underneath them. That might be what I'm going to have to do here, kind of, even though I really like the look. Unless I can think of something else to do here, but I don't think I can. That might be the case. I might just have to only have these bridge pieces under the actual non-moving sections of bridge. Or alternatively, have them be on the sections that do move. I kind of like that better, actually. No, except for the part where I'm going to have to get rid of this in order to move it to the places that matter, and that means removing all the duplicates when I remove that one. Okay, I think I know what I want to do. We'll go ahead and not have the pieces under the bridge that moves. But just to make these a little bit more interesting, I will go ahead and change their colors. So like gray, probably. I don't know, I do kind of like the effect here. You know what? Never mind. Let's back out. Here's what I'm actually going to do. Actually, first what I'm going to do is fix up the bridge that is right there, because apparently did not get that looking the way that I want it to. So the static bridges will be static and not have the pieces around them. Which is just as well. The vertical pieces don't have anything sticking out their sides. And so, I'm gonna have to set these in place again. But that's okay. This won't take too long. And that should have freed up plenty of space to get the Inferno lava tiles going here again. So we'll go ahead and copy that. And we'll start by pasting it here. I'm also going to get rid of that whole situation with the whale. There's no whale up here. So that's actually going to be empty. The first page is if we don't have the dragon and the dragon scales, therefore we take damage in that situation. Now, I'm still probably going to wind up running out of vents this way, but I can improvise in this case. Have a little bit less lava here and there. In fact, that was the limit. I was hoping I wouldn't have to improvise this quickly. I do want that there. Here, let's get rid of these real quick. Maybe I'll just not have any lava there. I also want to keep in mind that I want a save point of some sort. Probably using maybe this graphic. So we'll have that there. There's also going to be some sort of treasure here. Don't know what color yet. And then there's the treasure that's going to be over here. Hold on a sec, that needs to be a treasure event. That leaves me one event free, which I kind of... I want some more besides that. So if I do that... Because I do want some lava sitting over here, where the treasure chest is. Is there one other event somewhere I can try to snag? Oh, actually, there's two I need to snag. 3 even. Shoot. Because we need the exit, and I'm also going to need to make sure that the player can't abandon his teammates. I mean, it'd be an interesting challenge to go to the final boss with just Monkey C, but... I don't know, should I allow that? I don't know that I would want to. I mean, I suppose I could. You know what, why not? If only because I'm almost out of events. If the player actually wants to go on without their teammates, so be it. I'll just have to remember to make the ending a little different depending on their situation. That said, I do need to snag one more event from somewhere. There. Okay, so remove the 4 on the right there, the 1 there, there, and there. Alright. So let's start down here. No lava among there. Get rid of that and all that. Get rid of that. And just get rid of that entirely. And with that, I actually need to go into our next episode break. So we will be right back. And when we come back, we'll go ahead and start working on getting the switches to work. That sort of thing.